Today we're gonna be getting the Acro garden looking real nice. It is officially time to up our acro game and get this acro garden looking sweet. In order to make some room for some high-end acros, I had to make a couple adjustments. I honestly can't even tell you guys how much I hate water change day. Oh gosh, it's such a process with all the tanks. It literally takes me, if I'm speed racing, I could get it done in like 45 minutes, and that's like water out, water in. It's just 3 tanks, quick, done. However, on the usual basis, it takes me a solid hour and a half. An hour and a half out of my day to change all these tanks. Please, puppy, please, let me finish my video. But it must be done because it is time to set up for an acro garden, baby. So what perfect timing to get rid of this guy right here and then, boom, change out the water so that we're all good. Also, listen to this. Sounds like a waterfall. I think I gotta like clean that little area right there. I'm gonna use a knife and kind of scrape it clean a bit. Yeah, look at all that. Try to stack all this stuff here because that way I'll suck it up with the water. It's a good thing I wear my PPE because that bubble algae just squirted and even a little bit got on top of my eyelid. I don't know, is bubble algae like poisonous? I don't think it is. I gotta do a little research. I wiped my face off anyway though, just to be sure. But yeah, hopefully I'm alright. Boom, phase 1 is complete. It's all just there on the ledge, waiting for me to suck it up now and I turn this on. But we're gonna go ahead and trim this back now as well, and I wanna do it before the water change just so that I could suck up any of the crazy stuff that happens. Oh, we got a couple little flyers around, but it will be okay. These are literally my favorite gloves ever. Ready? Oh yeah. You see all this stuff flying around? Yeah. Definitely want to suck all that up after. Look at this humongous piece of red Monty that I just pulled out from there because it was stuck under the other Monties. Like all of that just dead. Gone. Yeah, so you can see why doing this before the water change was a good idea, because now I'm going to suck out all of this guckamunga that just is floating around right here after we trim that back. We got good news. So that water was so dirty that I had to use all of my water to water change, or all of my takeout water as dirty water. And I usually use that water to water change for my other 2 tanks. So now I don't have to do water change for the other 2 tanks. Check out all this gunk. That Monty piece is humongous. Tank is still looking a little bit cloudy, but it's definitely better. And this is the best we were able to do over here. It's just pretty much become part of the rock now. But yeah, that's the way it's gonna have to be, and then the acros are just gonna have to go around that because most of it is dead anyways. But it's just like I couldn't really break it off of the rock. It kind of just straight up like encrusted. You could see all the white chunks. That's where we're gonna be living right there. Beautiful little acro central, baby. It is time to pick up those new corals, but first we gotta pick somebody else up. Hey! Hey, bud. Alright, it's gonna take a minute to get there, so in the meantime, you guys should know, this month we're gonna be giving away one of these 3-gallon nano tanks to one of you guys. Entering the giveaway is free and easy. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment down below. The giveaway entry window will close January 31st, and the winner will be announced on February 3rd. Now back to your scheduled program. Alright. Guys, this is where I'm getting my coral from right now. If you guys want to see a tank tour, we'll come back, but I need 200 likes on this video right now. 200 likes, make it happen. This thing is insane.
Can't really see the color, it's good.
Even with whites, this thing is crazy. Look at this, just make it happen. I think these are some of the guys we're getting right here. I'm so hyped right now for these. It's got more frags in the sump than I have in my tank. That is crazy. Look at all your fish, they're all...
Yeah, they haven't been fed, so they're like hungry.
Little Disney Channel.
So that one's gonna be nice.
Huge shout out. Homie hooked it up with some nice size frags. Like, look at that ASD rainbow. That thing is like What? I am so pumped to get these guys in the tank. Made it back. All the acros are here, ready to dip. I am so excited to put these in here. This is honestly probably gonna complete the acro garden because we wanna make sure that they have room to grow in, and the garden doesn't have that much space. So we wanna be cautious on how we spread them out. And I also gotta kind of like do a little bit of work with the contrast of the colors so we get a nice, you know, take contrast going. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna put these into 10 pack. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna put these in 10 pack of me. Oh yeah, baby. Look at the colors just starting as soon as I get them in there. Oh my gosh, that piece is humongous. That thing is, that is the winning piece right there. All right, so before I go ahead and dip these and get these in, we have to make a couple more minor tweaks. You guys already know we cleaned this all up. I do need to cut back this red Monty, and I just gotta lean it against the wall for now because it is not sold just yet, but obviously I can't leave it out there because then the acros won't get any light. It really is a freaking chunky piece of Monty. So nice. We all know how this breaks. Kind of got to get under it. Boom, got it. Oh yeah. Look at this. Nice. It was tough figuring out where we could put these guys, but we got to figure it out. I have the two smaller chunks that broke off against the back wall there, and then the bigger one is right over here. Again, this is just temporary until they sell. Hopefully they sell quickly. Because yeah, it just had to be done. I just turned the pumps back on because we had some slime going on, so trying to get that cleaned up a little bit before we drop the acros in. These things are just beaming through the bag right now. It's game time, baby. These all came from the same system. Alright, our frags are ready to go in. I really had to think about placement for this in terms of the color palette. I'm going to drop the Walt Disney right on the tip there. That would be pretty cool. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to go... Oh, you guys don't even know every coral that I got yet, do you? So right on the edge here. This coral here is supposed to have more red, and you can kind of see the tips of the polyp starting to get red. So that's why I don't mind putting this bright green next to the darker green. This rainbow millie is definitely the showstopper, so we're gonna drop this guy front and center somewhere. Maybe like right on there. Oof. Goodness, that piece is freaking awesome. Not even under blue lights, and just look at that frag. The Acro Garden centerpiece right there is just going to thrive. That has to be probably the winning piece from the Coral Hall. That thing is amazing. We got two left here. One is a Bill Murray and one is a Cherry Blossom. I have to figure out, one's gonna come a little bit more forward here and then one's gonna go back a little bit. I don't know. Decisions. We got it figured out. I put the Walt Disney right there. We got the ASD Rainbow Millie as the centerpiece. We got the Bill Murray back there. I couldn't cut it off the plug because it was one of those plugs that you like can't cut. So I kind of just leaned it up against the dead Spongalis that was back there and glued it to that. And then we got the Cherry Blossom in the front here. Remember, you can't see right here, we got the OMG Acro. Here we have the Tangerine Dreams. And we got the Yellow Lambo back there. I had to lower it a little bit more. I think it was bleaching a bit when it was up here. Once I get rid of that Monty in the back, I might be able to put like one more kind of like here-ish. But I'm not entirely sure because I still want that grafted Monty to kind of be able to grow a little bit. Gonna pick up all this fun stuff and then show you guys under the blues once they settle in and are happy. I was about to show you guys how they look under the blues, but then we got another little surprise for you guys. Somebody hit me up for a trade, which I don't usually do. However, this time is a little different because they hit me up for some grafted Monty that I had to trim back anyways. I had a nice little piece that I could get for them. This is the piece that we got right here. Obviously under no lights, it's not the prettiest looking, but it's a nice like half and half green red, pretty solid piece as well. So that's what we're going to be trading. This is what we swapped for. You can't really tell what it is right now, but you'll see very shortly. What a happy little surprise we got in that bag right there. Boom. We are looking freaking nice in here right now. This looks a little white, but that's only because the acros obviously haven't grown in, considering I just put them in the tank. You know, they're not like super growers like those You know those towels that you used to put in the water and then they expand into like animals? Yeah, they're not those, but they are nice. Here is the little tequila sunrise mushroom that we picked up on a trade. It is still a little ticked off because I just put it in. It is very similar to the green redactuses that I already have, so I don't know whether I end up keeping those or not. We're not sure, but for right now, it's a nice little addition to that mushroom garden right there. That torch is looking nice. It's got 3 heads going now, so that's freaking awesome. The bounce is still thriving. The tiger conch is still doing work. What did we call him? We called him Snout. All right, let's talk about the Acros. These things are awesome looking, especially that centerpiece, that Rainbow Millie, ASD Rainbow Millie. We still got the 2 that we picked up a couple weeks ago, the OMG Acro right here, and this one is the Tangerine Dreams, both like very not that big and not showing a lot of like polypy extensions and whatnot. Whether they do that or not, I'm not sure. I'm very new to acros, so I'm kind of learning about them as I go. But these new buttes, they are something else. Right on the edge there, we have a nice little Walt Disney. It's not that big of a piece, but he didn't really have that big of a colony, so he did me a favor by fragging it out, which I really appreciate, because this was actually the only piece I was really looking for. All the other ones kind of just happened to just catch my eye. But the Walt Disney was the acro that I was on the hunt for, so I'm super thankful that he was able to frag it for me. And I think that will look nice once it starts to grow there and get some life. That one in the back right there is the Bill Murray frag. I actually meant to put it here on the front, but I confused the frags because I couldn't tell when they were closed up. And yeah, I switched it, but oh well, it's gonna live like that now. So that's the Bill Murray frag back there. On the tip right here, we have a cherry bomb. And then finally, that beautiful centerpiece is an ASD Rainbow Millie. That frag, he just hooked it up. That thing is amazing. The little pink, I think they're called like corallites. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look it up after this video though. But I'm gonna go with corallites. The little pink things on there where the little like polypy heads and the furries come out of. It is just so sick. It's like a green and then pinky orange. I can't wait till that gets bigger in the center right there. I could probably, once I get rid of that Monty, fit like maybe 2, max 3 more pieces. Probably 2 though, because like I said, I want to give them room to grow. This acro garden is on another level real quick. Over this last couple weeks, I have upped my mushroom and acro game like incredible. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.